What if true freedom isn't about escaping responsibilities, but saying through them? Ashtavakra says, the wise one plays in the world like a game, untouched. Sounds strange, right? Let's decode it. So, welcome to Civil's Matrix, where we explore India's deepest wisdom for modern seekers. Today, we dive into chapter 4, which reveals how a wise person lives in the world yet stays untouched by it, truly the unattached one. A mindset every one of us needs. So, without any further ado, let's dive straight into chapter 4. चतुर्थोऽध्यायः अष्टावक्र उवाच हन्तात्मज्ञानस्य धीरस्य खेलतो भोगलीलया न हि संसारवाही कैर्मूढधैर्य सह असमानता. Janak says, I guess it should be Ashtavakra because Ashtavakra was मतलब Ashtavakra कह रहे हैं. This is kind of wrong. The wise person of self-knowledge, playing the game of worldly enjoyment, bears no resemblance whatever to sansara's bewildered beasts of burden. Okay. Yat padam prepasavo dina शक्राद्याः सर्वदेवता अहो तत्र स्थितो योगी न हर्षमुपगच्छति. Truly the yogi feels no excitement even at being established in a state which all the devas from Indra down yearn for disconsolately. Okay, so he's basically trying to say that the yogis who are truly unattached, who pay no heed to whatever even the devtas of Indra or the Indralok are doing, or whatever the excitements of the world they have or they rejoice in. The yogi is truly detached from it because he is in that state where those kind of simulations or basically stimulations don't bother him anymore. So this is kind of like he's trying to establish what he means by attaining that state of knowledge. Anyways, let's go to the other verse. तजस्य पुण्य पापाभ्याम सर्पर्षो यंत्रन जायते न याकाश्य धूमेन दृश्यमानापि संगति. He was known, that is untouched, within by good deeds or bad, just as the sky is not touched by smoke, however much it may appear. So basically he's trying to point out to the inner world. What he basically says is that somebody who is unattached to everything, including be it the mind, the body, and the rest only in the self, is a sage-like person, because a sage doesn't truly rely on the excitements of the world. Like he is transcending the worldly things. Okay. Atme Vedam Jagat Sarvam Yatam Yen Mahatmana Yadrakshaya Vartamanam Tam Nishethum Chametukam. Who can prevent the great souled person who has known this whole world as himself from living as he pleases? Okay, so for this liberated person who has actually transcended this worldly things and who has known this world as himself from living, okay, who can prevent the great soul person who has known this whole world as himself from living as he pleases? तो जैसे चाहे वैसे जी सकता है. मतलब जब तुम सब कुछ जान चुके हो सेल्फ मतलब अपने बारे में, तो तुम जैसे चाहे वैसे जी सकते हो without being bothered by those worldly things. Anyways, अब्रह्मस्तंभ पर्यन्ते भूतग्रामे चतुर्विधे विज्ञस्यैव हि सामर्थ्यमिच्छानि मिच्छानिच्छा विवर्जने. Of all four categories of beings from Brahma down to the last clump of grass, only the man of knowledge is capable of eliminating desire and aversion. So basically, he's trying to say how powerful the human mind or the human who's actually acquired the knowledge is, because of all the four categories, right from the top, which is Brahma, and down to the last clump of grass. Only he is capable of eliminating desire and aversion both. Okay. Atman Madhyam Praschijjanati Jagdishwaram Yad Vetti Tats Kurute Na Bhayam Tasya Kutrachit. Rare is the man who knows himself as the undivided Lord of the world, and he who knows this is not afraid of anything. So basically, he's trying to give some power to us. Like he's saying that it is very rare for a person to actually know himself as something who is undivided Lord of the world. Okay. And he who knows this is not afraid of anything, because this world is also just a part of you. Why would you be scared? Why would you be terrified of it? When you actually know that it is just a reflection of yourself. So, this was chapter 4 of Ashtavakra Gita. Ashtavakra basically reminds us that don't chase every high and don't run for every low. When you understand the impermanence of both, you actually act more wisely, like a player of life, not just a pawn. And this very chapter of Ashtavakra Gita teaches us that if you understand your deeper self, untouched, aware, present, your decisions are no longer reactive, but grounded, ethical, and wise, because he says that the only person who really knows about the true self is, first of all, that kind of person is very rare. और जो जान चुका है अपने बारे में, वो किसी चीज से क्यों डरेगा? तो उसे तो समझ में आ चुका है ना कि ये वर्ल्ड सिर्फ एक उसी के उससे बना हुआ है, या फिर सब कुछ एक है. और मुझे तो यही समझ में आया. Anyways, so I hope you find it insightful. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, see ya, bye, and thank you for watching.